Little old West Ham from East London are in the Europa League semi-finals. Completely blown away. This is the Lyon 0, West Ham, not 1, not 2, 3 match review as we have rocketed ourselves through into the last 4 of the Europa League. Kieran, it's like 7 a.m. You've been awake all night. How are you feeling, mate?
Oh, man, I'm blown away, mate. Blown away, mate. I was so panicky in the first half hour when they were coming at us, mate, and they hit the post, put some cracking balls into the middle, didn't get on my mind. My God, please, come on. Yes, let's get out of our own half. But we just seemed to settle down and play well, and it was just fantastic. Dawson, how good is this? Dawson, I'm sick of saying it. He just gets better and better, doesn't he? What a player he is. He gets it again for me, Jake. He's man of the match again. You know?
He's superb, isn't he?
Oh, man, he's just so tough and he's so good. But, yeah, we wore them down, mate, and they just didn't have any answers. I was so happy, man.
Yeah. Oh, Simon McCready, welcome in, mate. Hope you're good evening. Well played, West Ham. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Right, let's just before we get too excited, before we get our guests on and all of that, let's just have a proper review of the game first before we start having a party, right?
Can't remember it.
Proper review of the game, absolutely massive. Keep your comments coming in, guys. We're going to read all of them out. Keep them coming in. First 20 minutes, they hit the post, as you said, Kieran. They scared me, to be honest. First 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was scary at the beginning, mate. They started well. They coming out, and it's what I expected. I thought we'd be defending deep for a long time. I thought that might be the whole of the game. That's how I expected the game to go. Because they were good, and technically passing, they were good, and they were getting us out wide. They were coming from left side, right side, and putting good balls in. Just no one got on the end of one. Yeah. I was a bit worried there, and I thought Lyon had a good start. They would have been confident.
Definitely. Let's see what we got in the chat. Everywhere we go. Oh, Captain. Reece, hope you're well, mate. You'll be pleased to know I didn't sleep through that one. I'm glad you didn't sleep through that one. Let's just get to the first goal then. My guy, Craig Dawson, comes, and we've said it for the last few days, you know. Their goalkeeper, dodgy.
Yeah.
1-0 West Ham from a corner.
Yeah, they're a good goalkeeper being out. He was he looked a little bit average, didn't he? But here you go, right on the near post. A keeper should be coming for that, shouldn't he? Cleaning out anyone that's in his way. But he didn't. Decided to stay, and up he comes yet again. What a ball by Fornells. That was a cracking corner. It had, such a great little whip on it and curl. And, he just timed his run perfectly, Dawson. There he is. The big man.
What a guy. Right then.
Great corner.
Right. Let's get our first guest on. We've got Super David Moyes himself, Terry. What's just happened, mate?
Come on! Can you believe it? Come on, Lions! Come on, mate! Did you see? It was easy. Can you believe it?
Yeah, it was. Come on, Terry. Quick match review. What are you saying?
Mate, I was nowhere. I was nervous last night. I spoke to your dad a couple of times today. We were both very, very edgy. I'll tell you what, mate, within the first 5 minutes, I sat there and I just thought, we're all right here. We're all right. We're okay. And then, what can you say? Just fantastic, mate. Unbelievable. Eintracht Frankfurt again, 1976, repeats itself all over again. And surely Frankfurt has got to be the home of the best hot dogs in the history of football ever. Yeah. How could it not be?
Terry, we're going.
We've got to go, mate. We've got to go. We've got to go for the Frankfurters. Come on.
It's happening. Come on, West Ham.
Come on. It's written in the stars, mate. It's written in the stars in a hot dog shape.
Right, let's
mate,
take
I
some
can't
comments.
believe it, Jay. You need to soak all this up, mate. Me and your dad. I mean, I said after the Seville game, I'm 53 years old. I was brought home from hospital in a West Ham town, mate. I've been after this team for 53 years. You're about 7. You've seen all this, and no, you're not. Disrespect, mate. Sorry.
I'm 7.
You're 14, 12. You're
14.
seeing all this now at your age. We've waited our whole lives, mate. We waited our whole lives to see stuff like this. Yeah. And mate, you need to soak it up. Enjoy every minute of it, Jake. Enjoy every minute of it.
Well, we certainly are. Let's see. Let's take some calls. John, 4-0 is massive. He is indeed. We are massive. Just on a whole, just absolutely massive. We are effing massive. You know it. You know it, NWO. Ethan Hammers, what a match indeed. Yeah, what a difference a ref takes, eh? He was superb tonight. Complete different level to last week. He was just a decent referee. VK, let's go West Ham. Not even a West Ham fan, but happy for you lot, mate. Thank you very much. Hot dogs all round. Got to be better than the Klopp dog. Better than United, better than Liverpool. Mate. It's happening. It's happening. Frankfurt, here we come. Frankfurt, here we come indeed. Chelsea fan. Well done, bro. What a win for West Ham. I think you would get to the final and win. I hope so. JP, have it. Get in, West Ham. Get in. Too bad we won't be able to kick out Barcelona. I know. They got scared of us. They just bottled it. Complete bottle jobs. Complete bottle jobs. Gaza, come on, you Lions, indeed. What a performance. Dawson, superb at the back. Dawson, Diop, Johnson. I tell you, all of them. Absolutely superb.
Oh, mate, the back four. Well, again, you can't name anyone, mate. The back four just phenomenal. I love Johnson. Johnson's awesome. See Soufal back. That's fantastic. We didn't miss Krez. His quality. Diop was bang on, getting that yellow card early doors. He could have folded. Rice doesn't get a yellow card, so he's okay for Frankfurt. Mate, Antonio ran his absolute legs off, didn't he? Yeah, he doesn't look quick, but he just held it up, mate. Just awesome, mate. Yeah. Awesome. Beyond words. And to repeat of 1976, we beat Frankfurt 3-1 in the semis then, mate. Come on. 2 goals from Brooklyn, 1 from Robson. Bish, bash, bosh.
There we go.
That was a good game. I remember that. I was as nervous tonight as I was at that game when I was there.
Oh, mate, I would have been 7 years. I'd have been 7 years old, so I'm not sure if I'd have watched that one.
No. A little bit older than you and Jakey's dad.
Only just, mate, by the looks of it, to be fair.
Terry, mate, I'll let you go. Thank you very much. I'll catch you soon.
Mate, Jake. Come on, mate. Come on. Have a good Easter.
Yeah, I will. Cheers, Terry. Catch you soon.
All the best.
All the best. Right. Let's just move on a bit then. So, Declan Rice just before half time. Flipping dream world, Kieran. Flipping dream world.
Believe it, mate. Yeah, won it. Because I was just thinking, get to half time. I'll take this 1-0. I'll take this 1-0. And I'll just get to half time and settle it down. And then all of a sudden, and I didn't think he hit it that well, but it just seemed to be all going for us, didn't it? The boy just got a little deflection off it, took it over the goalkeeper's hand. And I went, man, everything's going for us here. To nick a goal just before half time. And I thought he took a great first touch, Rice, settled himself. But I didn't think he hit it that well. And I just didn't expect it to go in. But it did. I went, oh, no, we're in heaven. We're in heaven. 2-0 half time.
I know. I'll tell you what, we go into half time thinking, what a winker he is. Oh, my God. What a winker.
There should have been a bit more winking from us, I think, after that.
Yeah. Definitely. Right, let's bring our next man on. Carrie. Pinch me. What is going on? Gary, talk to me. Talk to me, mate. No words. Absolutely no words.
Jake. 3-0.
Yeah, I know.
3-0.
I know. I'll tell you what. Let's bring on somebody who probably can speak because he predicted 3-0 about 7 or 8 hours ago. Adam Frankel.
See, Adam Frankel, football genius. What did I tell you, Jacob? We're live. Aaron, let me. We're here in the pub in Dallas.
Adam, I'm marrying Dawson.
These are the boys we're watching the game with. We're live on YouTube. Don't swear. These boys travelled in for the game. And like I said, look.
2 seconds, Adam. Hang on, 2 seconds.
Channel because I know what I'm talking about, unlike you.
Adam, 2 seconds. Hang on. Right, we're going.
We're going to Germany.
Oh, mate. Live in the stadium. John Martin, what was that like?
Go up behind us here. Let's just show you some of the fans.
Look at that. All still stuck in that stadium. Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'll tell you what, super.
Truly unbelievable.
Oh, we've lost them. There we go. See what? That's absolutely brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Right, we've got people coming out of our ears here. So, Adam, be quick, mate. Let's have a quick review before we get some more on.
Quick review. I mean, look, man of the match, Adam Frankel. I called it 3-0. I told you. And what did I tell the people that watched the show earlier on, Jake? You told me off for it. What did I tell them to do?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I told them to put a bet on it.
Okay, you did, to be fair.
I said, I've got a really good feeling about this. 3-0.
What, we're going to win 3-0?
You should put a bet on. I told you to, and you were like, oh, no, that's against the law. I'm a good boy. I'm not going to break
All right, here we go. Right, next guest. Right, where we go? Adam, mate, I'll catch you soon. Cheers,
Love
mate.
you, Jake. Stay positive. Love you, life. And let's go. Next game, semi-final. I'm coming back to England for it. Let's do this.
Let's
I'll
do
see you
this.
then.
See you there. See you there. Right, next, quickly. Graham, let's have your match review, mate. What was that?
Oh yeah, just absolutely buzzing. I am just so pleased that we get another European night in London. You know, that's all I hope for. You know, just an incredible night, incredible performance, and just sort of like halfway through the second half, the game just completely turned, didn't it? And they miskicked a corner, and from then on we were pretty much, you know, they were struggling, weren't they, from that point? Amazing. I don't know who my man of the match is. I mean, I thought Johnson was excellent. You know, Diop and Dawson were excellent. I mean, Antonio was excellent, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, Thornhouse was that. They were all. I can't pick the man of the match. They were brilliant, weren't they?
Jake, I don't know if we discussed it, but that pass for Thornhouse for the third goal, it's got to be the pass.
Oh,
Yeah.
superb. Absolutely
If
superb.
Luka Modric had done that, I'd be showing it for weeks.
Oh, I know. It was just absolutely brilliant. I mean, we go in at halftime. Gary, what were you feeling halftime? Like we just had the buzzer scoring that second goal deflected. Declan Rice runs the whole length of the pitch, goes to them West Ham fans, and then God kisses that badge and goes, "This is where I am at West Ham United." Gary.
Oh, I just could not believe I could get any happier until the third goal went in, and then I was even happier than I was. But it's just such a feeling. I thought we were struggling for the first 10-15 minutes. They hit the post. After that, we completely controlled the game. And Dawson's header, what a header. He got to the near post and finished it really, really well. Rice took the second one very well. And then the third goal, I mean, Thornhouse pass. I mean, I'm going to watch that over and over again. What a pass that was. And Bowen took it really well. And that was it. I wish Mickey had scored because I thought he played really well. It would be nice if he'd got a goal. But Jake,
I was thinking that Dawson, only an English centre half would have scored that Dawson goal, wouldn't they? You know, just like
It's Dawson, isn't it?
London Stadium, I'll be there. Semi-final.
Yeah. Can't wait.
It's gonna happen.
We home or away in the first leg?
Oh,
can you remember?
Home first leg.
That's a bit of a shame, but
yeah. Oh well, we'll go with it.
The same thing. Draw at home.
Yeah.
Win away.
Yeah, definitely. Right, Gary, Graham, I'll let you go. Thank you very much both for coming on. Catch you soon.
Take care. Go on your hands.
Go on your hands.
Boys.
tell you what, Kieran, before we get our next two on, this is brilliant, isn't it? Just brilliant. Anything you'd like to add?
Fucking wonderful, mate. Wonderful.
Brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Right, next on, firstly, Mike from your mansion. Mate, how are you?
Oh, mate. Awesome.
Yeah, mate.
I just can't believe it. 3-0. We'd never do that, do we? Don't make it easy. Not like that normally. I can't believe it, mate. I mean,
Mike,
second half
was you like me, Mike? Was you 3-0 up still panicking?
oh, yeah. Well, we're West Ham, mate. That's what we got to do, innit?
Yeah.
You know, these lot, I'm here with all my family, right? There's 18 of us. And all West Ham fans. And it's been a great evening. I'll tell you, it's been great. And they're looking up, you know, how are we going to get to Frankfurt? I'm saying, shut up. On 70 minutes, I'm still, come on, you know, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Yeah, right.
This is West Ham, remember that. But no, great performance. I mean, Dawson, he was just colossal back there again, wasn't he?
He's getting better. He's getting better.
He is. Mate, I'll tell you, there's not a better centre-half in the country at the moment. Honestly.
No, not on form. On form, he's brilliant. Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
I'll tell you what, though, JP, you've got them disco lights going. I'll tell you what, Lyon tonight, no one's sleeping. No West Ham fans sleeping tonight.
Oh, mate.
No, let's keep this party going. I'll tell you.
Right.
JP, mate, what'd you make of that?
Oh, first of all, good to see you all guys again. I'm pinching myself. I've been pinching myself for the last 45 minutes, to be fair. It's just like, I feel like I'm going to wake up and it's Thursday morning. I really do. This is everything that we would possibly dreaming for. Adam's right, man. They should. No one put a bet on from his advice. You stupid people. But no, but seriously, like, you know, it's just I can't believe it. The last time West Ham were in a quarter final, I was 10 months old. I don't even. It's definitely not in my lifetime that we were in a European semi-final. That's for sure. That's for sure. And it was just, I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing. I'm so glad it's the Easter weekend. Don't have to work tomorrow. It's good. I'm happy with that. You know, and perfect, absolutely perfect way to start. Really has been a perfect way to start off the long weekend.
Tell you what, Mike, just from player to player, from top to bottom tonight, it was just, you know, we turned up in the way and almost, I mean, you said you were still nervous in the second half. Last 20 minutes, they didn't even want it. It was a stroll.
No, it was, mate. I mean, and that's a great team performance. You know, I bigged up Dawson. He was colossal. But, I mean, 4-0 again. I mean, he was done so many clever little touches and some really good passes. I mean, all of them. No one's put a foot wrong. You know, that's a great team performance.
Yeah.
I thought Rice was brilliant again tonight. I don't think he was in the last game, but he was on that yellow card, wasn't he? So I think he was scared to get his foot in too much. But he led the team. Noble coming on, another great moment. I mean, it's just everything. You know, if I could have written it, if we could all written it, we'd have written it like that, wouldn't we?
Absolutely,
just brilliant.
Mate.
Absolutely brilliant. Great performance.
It was brilliant. Was brilliant. Right, next up, Phil. You're on the build-up show, mate. Nobody thought that.
I've literally just got in from the pub now.
I'd love to see it.
Oh, I'm speechless. I can't believe that. I think once we got that third goal, I was just so relaxed, and I thought, we're through. When we got to like 85 minutes, like, right, there's no chance of them getting a comeback now. And was it Eintracht Frankfurt as well? Even better. Yes. I can't believe it.
It's madness. It's absolute madness. Kieran, ask a question to the panel then about tonight's game.
About tonight, did you think we could put this performance together after the Brentford game?
That's a good point. We'll go round. JP, we'll start with you.
Yes, to a degree. Not purely because Lyon was so shit. But yeah, I knew we'd obviously, bearing in mind last time we played them, we only had a few days rest, whereas we've had most of this week rest to do it from it. So much 3-0, never in a million years. I thought like maybe 1-0, maybe 2-1, not a 3-0 in any shape or form. The only thing I think that Lyon can take was what's it, Toto Ikembe. He's a handful. He is an absolute handful. If we're looking for a Yarmolenko or a Benrahma replacement, I'd snap him right up. I'd absolutely snap him right up. I think Pollersbeck, their goalkeeper, who's the number 2, I thought he did pretty well as well. So if Ariola's not, because I watched their game on Sunday as well, and he made some pretty good saves in that 1-1 draw against Strasbourg. But yeah, other than that, the rest of the 9 were pretty terrible, really awful. So I knew I was confident, but I didn't think we would get this match line on aggregate. No way in hell. Yeah.
Brilliant. And I tell you what, just to top things off, the West Ham admin has just put a video of Dembele winking with Declan Rice just coming up on the screen. Anything else in the world? Admin, you have outdone yourself once again. Superb. Mike, to you, do you think we could have done that after the Brentford game?
I thought we was going to be better. I thought we'd give it everything we have for this game. I knew we'd be up for it. The Brentford game, I think he should have rested a few, and I think we all thought that, didn't we? You know, but Antonio tonight as well, he just ran his socks off again. He was brilliant. They didn't know how to handle him. Every time he turned and run with it, you could see the look of fear in the defender's eyes. I mean, they just didn't know how to handle the guy. So I knew it was going to be a lot better than what we were against Brentford. Brentford was one of those games, wasn't it? Another European hangover, if you ask me. But hey. Come on, we move on now, don't we? You know, I mean, we really got something to keep playing for this year.
Yeah, definitely.
I got to go, mate, because my battery is getting really, really low now.
All right, mate, we'll let you go. Cheers, Mike. Catch you soon.
I'll just show you the rest of them in here.
Oh, God. What? All 18 of
I'll
them.
give you a cheer. Right, lads. What you got to say, Jake?
Cheers, Mike. We'll catch you soon, mate.
Cheers, mental, mate. I'll see you later.
See you later, Mike. It's just a madness. It's just a madness. Right. We've still got people piling in there. JP, just before I let you go, anything you'd like to add?
Question, actually.
Yeah.
Would you take on a loss against Burnley on Sunday as a result of this?
I would. Phil, to you?
No, I still want to win every game.
It's what we like. It's what we like to hear. JP, I'll catch you soon. Thanks for coming on, mate.
See you later.
Bye. Kieran, would you take a loss on Sunday now?
I'd rather not. No, I'd rather not. I don't want us to keep doing this, win a good game, then lose one because of it. I'd rather keep going. I want it as a backup because we've got to stay in Europe in the Europa. We've got to win it. So I want a backup, and I still want us to, carry on in the league and still give us a chance to finish top 6 or 7. I don't want to slip to 8th. 8th would be disappointing. 7th, I can handle that. Then it's a great season. I think 2 consistent seasons, I'll be delighted. But yeah, I'd rather not throw away the league just because we're in a semi-final.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I think that's the mentality we've got to go all the way over in New Zealand. So it must be going on time there. So we've got Australia there. We've got New Zealand there. Andy, what's the time and what are you feeling?
We're only across the water from each other.
It's neighbours.
It's only just gone 9 in the morning. So, they came on live here at 10 to 7 o'clock. I've just watched the end of Frankfurt and they only just got through, didn't they? Barcelona were not the team that they used to be. So, I don't know. I don't really care who we meet in the next round. And Burnley on Sunday, no, we need to win that. We need to win that. Every game now. And maybe Sunday's the time. It is Sunday, isn't it, Burnley?
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, so now's the time to drop in Alasia and Perkins and, a few of those to give them a bit of a rest. But goodness me, how good was Dawson tonight? Three times in the mush, and he's got back up again. He's had the old rag up his nose so many times.
Yeah, permanently in there now, isn't it?
He's immune to it.
I tell you what, I know. Don't judge me. I know it's only 7:15 in the morning here in Brisbane, but I've got to celebrate.
Hey.
Well done.
Well done. Superb. And just as we're talking about this, Ballon Dawson, when can I collect my trophy? It's right here. Honestly, it's waiting for you. Right here. It's just anywhere else. And what a winker, mate. And you know it as well, Dawes. What a winker.
Absolute winker.
Brilliant. Ballon Dawson, things you love to see. Hope you well, mate. Hope you well. Right. Who wants to say anything else or add anything else or say or ask or do anything? Because quite frankly, let's get this party started.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Let's get the champagne out ready.
Oh dear. I'll tell you what, it's superb. I'll tell you what, I've got videos coming through from the ground, oh my God, honestly, superb. Yeah, Ballon Dawson will also captain England to glory. Kick that Maguire crap out of it.
Absolutely.
You get in there, mate, and there's no stopping you. Rangers have scored 3-2 on Aggregate, so Rangers are through. Rangers West Ham final is all ready to go.
I can't wait for that.
Tell you what, that would be,
getting a bit ahead of myself.
That would be scenes. Let's not lie. That would be scenes.
Is it for sure it's Frankfurt now? Are we definitely drawn against them?
I think so. Yeah.
Frankfurt, and is it away first, home second? That's
home first, I think.
Home first.
But that's not 100%. I think it's home first. I don't know. But
it might be. I can't remember.
Don't really matter. I mean, be better for us if it was away first and then bring them back to London Stadium. But I'll tell you what, we get through the semi-final. I'm there for the final. I'm in England for the final.
Oh,
yeah. Nice little trip out to Seville. That'd be hunky dory.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we're flying Kieran to Seville for the final as well. Kieran's going. If we get to the final, Kieran's coming. Everybody's coming. We're all going to Seville.
Get me a ticket. And me.
Yeah, everybody. I'll tell you what.
Country to go to than Spain, is it, for a final?
I know, sunny Spain. I'll tell you what, they love us out there. The locals love us. Let's just sail on past Frankfurt. Dawson 2 million, Maguire 80 million. What on earth? was United thinking? Dawson is the way. It's Dawson culture.
Compare that, eh?
It's
2
Dawson
million.
culture.
My God.
Right, I'm going to scroll up and take
Could
some
be the best
comments.
buy of the century.
Right, let's take some comments. Dawson is a legend. He certainly is. Terry says, I didn't even feel like I was getting West Hamitis at any point. Unbelievable scenes it is. Peter, what a beautiful result. Moyes and every one of the squad, coach and staff deserve a massive kiss. Superb, isn't it? It's unbelievable what Moyes...
I'll tell you what, it's a killer punch though. You score 5 minutes before half time and you get another one straight after.
Kills
after
them.
half time. I mean, second goal killed it off. Third one just, they were
That was it.
And then they weren't bad. I mean, look at the possession stats. 36% possession we had. So you know, they were all over us in that first 30 minutes. So if they'd have got one goal, you know, maybe it might be different. But our boys are resilient. Hey, you know, they'll carry on through half time, and they've got that. You know, bringing on Noble, I thought was a good idea. Yarmolenko. And what worked really well for me tonight is because they've got dangerous wingers. Our two fullbacks were superb. Kufel and Johnson, doesn't he sit in nice on the left back on that side? And Diop,
superb.
Diop had a good game.
Yeah.
So no one was bad on the night.
It was just unbelievable, wasn't it? Absolutely unbelievable. Peter says it is unbelievable what Moyes has done with the team. He's had to do it with hope. We can keep him for half dozen years or more. It's just we're living the dream. And you know, we all moaned and groaned after Sunday, but we would have all taken a loss on Sunday to go out there and win 3-0. Of course we would. No one wouldn't have taken that. Superb. Absolutely superb. It's your boy Dan. Hope you are. Lovely to see Antonio playing well after that disappointing Brentford performance. Let's talk about him for a minute. Completely different player. 4 days apart, whatever it is. Completely different universe. Absolutely quality tonight. You know, he was holding the ball up. He was winning every single header that came to him. You couldn't fault his performance. The only thing that was missing was a goal. Phil, we'll come to you.
Yeah, exactly. Everything but score. You know, what you get with Antonio, he tries so hard, but you know, for however many months now, he just needs to get at the back of the net. But because you know, Antonio, he tries and he works his socks off and he'll run himself to the ground. That's why we love him. And, you know, just give him that support and then, you know, for sure he will get a goal again. But all it is, performance, top notch. Can't fault him. He done really well today. You know, plaudits to him. Well done.
Absolutely brilliant. You know, just seeing loads of people from inside the ground putting videos on, and so what you could, how superb our fans were tonight is when Lyon quietened down. There's no speakers or anything up there. We were right up in the gods. We couldn't have got any higher, and you could front again. You can still hear us, and we're going to Germany or whatever we'll be. We'll go in the Champions League. We've heard it all. Absolutely superb. Patrick, hope you well. Beauty, what a result and what a relief from Melbourne. We got Brisbane, we got Melbourne, we got New Zealand, we've got Essex, we got Somerset. It's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. 2 to go. 2 to go and we're in the Champions League. We're dreaming. We're dreaming. It's your boy Dan. To be fair, they have a good point because we need to stay in that top 4 race. A West Ham Rangers final out of this world.
That's going to be
out
the
of this
best.
world. Yeah, home leg first, which is a bit of a disadvantage, but we've done it all right in this couple of games. So
one win, and 1 draw, and we're in a final. That's it.
That's it.
1 win, 1 draw, we're in a final.
That's bad. That's as simple as it is. Paul, what a result, Jake. Come on, you Irons. Not Elliot. And there comes Ballon Dawson again. Not being big-headed, but I should be the player of the season. Declan's well. Nah, he won't mind. He won't mind just shifting the trophy over to you. Ballon Dawson. This Moyes team is very West Ham. So proud. It's brilliant. It's your boy Dan. Hasn't scored in the last 9 games. His last goal was Crystal Palace on the 1st of January. That was more than a goal we scored today. More than a goal.
The thing is, with Antonio, though, Jake, he's so integral to the way we play. It's not about his goals. It's not just about his goals. We like him to score more, but he's so integral to how we play and holding that ball up and flicking balls on and battering defenders. We don't win these games without him. You know, we really don't. He brings other players into play too, and it holds the ball for them to get up for an else to get up and Bowen to support. It's a fantastic system. we'd just like him to score a couple of goals just for himself to, boost his confidence as well. But it was just a superb performance by Antonio tonight. Absolutely superb.
Yeah, that's brilliant. It's brilliant. I'll tell you what, could be looking at a Germany day out. The flights, they're in favour. They're in favour. Everybody just get on them flights and book them because we're going to Germany.
Well, my mate's already booked his flights to Barcelona, so I don't know what he's going.
So many people have done that. So many people have risked like 30 quid and just booked flights like last week to go to Barcelona, and like flipping Barcelona are the ones that let us down. I tell you what, 3 years ago, if you would have put in this position, you think, oh, West Ham let you down. Barcelona let us down in that side of the deal.
Who would have thought it, eh?
Who would have thought it? Who would have thought
West
it?
Ham and Barcelona in the same sentence. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Andy, you're man of the match, mate. Who are you going for?
Dawson, easy.
Virgil van.
Easy. Just a real battle. You know, when I see him playing, it reminds me of some of those old days. You know, Alvin Martin in the middle with a bandage around his head. You know, that was a sterling performance from him, and he got battered by the ball, hitting her face 3 times, but
again,
you know, strong, and that's the type of play you want. Just going back to that comment you said about Antonio playing up front, you know, when we had Haller and he depended on someone else to play beside him, it forces you into only having 2 across the middle. When Antonio plays up front, it gives you the ability to have those 3 behind, and that makes us a counter-attacking side. And that's what Antonio does for us. He's strong, you know, like you
and
say,
that's what we're good at. We're good at counter-attacking. We're good at them having the ball. 30% is where we should be.
Yeah, I'll tell you the challenge though. Semi-final, we'll be playing English-style football now. So you know, Frankfurt will be a difficult team to. You know, they're strong. They've got physical presence. The best result for us is we go away first and then home. But it doesn't really matter. You know, as you say, it's 1 step away from final. Fantastic. Can't believe it.
Tell you what, I know. The Watford way, James, hope you well, mate. Hi, Jake. So happy for you. Best of luck for the semis. Thank you very much for Craig Dawson. You know, no offense to you, Watford fans, but 2 years ago he was playing football for Watford, and now he's going to be playing in the Europa League semi-final. You know, we can't thank you enough for our man Craig Dawson. Thanks for popping in, mate. And I do hope you stay up. I don't think it's going to happen because Watford is a class away day. But thanks very much for coming in, mate. Greatly appreciated. Hopefully you stay up because we like Watford. We don't mind Watford. Like a bit of Watford. But Kieran, anything else you'd like to add, mate?
No, I'd like to thank Watford too for letting us have little doors.
Yeah.
Done all right, isn't it? He's arguably the best signing we've ever had in the last 10 years. And we had the best loan signing as well in Lingard, for that matter. So Moyes deserves a bit of credit there. He's had a little bit of foresight in Dawson and believed in him. And my God, he is a colossus. And he'll be my man of the match too, even though there's about 7 players out there that could ask for that. But Dawson was just immense again. Over the 2 legs, unbelievable.
Yeah, brilliant. Terry, the European tour continues. Come on, you guys. I'll tell you what, Terry, get on booking.com, book these flights because we're going to see these hot dogs. We are having the best hot dog in the world in Germany, the Frankfurter. It's happening. Phil, anything else you would like to add?
Nah, just it. We're in the semi-final of the Euro in the European competition. I can't believe it. I'm just speechless. I'm so proud of everyone who played there tonight. Bring on Burnley and whoever else, and bring on Frankfurt, and then bring on Rangers,
and then bring on the flipping Champions League. We can drive to Germany, hot dog frenzy. Let's do that instead. Why not? 2-day road trip to Germany. Might as well, I'll tell you what. One player we haven't discussed. Huge credits tonight. I'm going to come straight to you, Andy. This guy hasn't played for about 2 months in the first team. He's come in. The amount of crucial headers, blocks, everything today. There was doubts about him. Let's put Rice at centre-back. We can't play Diop. Absolutely outstanding tonight. It's a Diop.
Yeah, didn't he? Yeah. You know, I've always known that Diop's a good player. He's great with his feet. He plays out from the back. He's got he's a little bit like Declan in the way that he's good on the ball. His defensive chasing back and making those clearance headers. That's where part of his game. And tonight he just stepped up. There was an extra. Maybe it's been good for him to take some time out, but no, he was excellent tonight. Diop, really good, solid across the back. We were.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Kieran, Diop.
Yeah, mate. I know Dawson's probably overshadowing him because he was so immense. But you always need a pairing.
You've got to have two there.
Yeah, you can't have one centre half doing well and the other being terrible because it doesn't work. And they were a good pairing tonight. They've been dodgy in the past. We had a couple of games out of them that they weren't it, but tonight they had a good understanding and they just both stood up. And he deserves a lot of credit, Diop, because he gets a lot of stick and sometimes unfairly, but he has had a couple of bad games that puts him in. Your head goes down when you think, oh no, Zuma. But I said before the game, and I said, look, mate, they got us through them qualifiers as a parent, and they done well in a lot of games. So why can't they do it again? And they did. They stood up. And they were fantastic. The pair of them.
And he always used to be number one choice. In that back four pairing, those two centre backs, Diop was always one of the first to get picked on the. So he dropped a little bit, and Zuma's come in, and each of the selections that Moyes has made, they've been slightly better than the player we've had in there before. So I think it's all looking good. Kufel dropped him really nicely though.
He's good tonight.
He likes that European style football. That sort of competition suits him. He's maybe a little bit slower than the rest in the Premier League, but in the Europa League, I think it was a perfect game for him.
Yeah.
And Johnson on the left-hand side, I think it was superb. Got great cross. He's getting better with his crosses, eh? Left foot.
Definitely. Yeah. 60 people watching. Go on.
Just even Socek made a few good passes tonight, which is
he did.
He hasn't been of late.
But he hasn't been great. Yeah. 63 people watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to West Ham Unofficial if you are new to check out our channel. Sponsors SRM Carver and Son by clicking the link in the description and down below. Phil, anything you'd like to add about Issa Diop and any other players that you think deserve a viable mention tonight?
Diop, credit where credit's due. He's done really well tonight. I wasn't worried at all when he had to come in. We knew Zuma was out. But Dawson and Diop together, they done really well together in the group stages. Obviously at the start of the game, I was a bit wary. It looked a bit sloppy, like throughout the whole back line. But after that, I thought we'd done all right. Diop especially done really well, especially alongside Dawson. And I think as a whole, I thought he played pretty good. And scoreline shows that.
100%. Absolutely massive. Yeah. Wow, what an easy game. Yeah, just put them to the side. We want more. We certainly do. We want more. Corey, you come back. You did say West Ham versus Frankfurt. You said they'd earlier on the build-up show, was it? You said that Frankfurt would go through, and they have. Absolutely brilliant. Manny says Diop, with all that pressure on him after getting an early yellow, was so professional on that. And he got that yellow card for a stupid challenge. And I think
I forgot about that already. Yeah.
And just
taking one for the team.
Is it the case that two yellows equal a game out? Like if you get
so that's scrap now. So Rice's yellow card burden has gone off him now. So that's done now. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was glad when he came off, Rice.
Yeah, I think
it was so refreshing to have a really good referee in that game. Yeah. And he was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot better than the other fella.
Have him in the final anytime, wouldn't you? Cracking.
I tell you what, I'm just scrolling through Twitter. Angelo Bonner's on the pitch, diving around everywhere. Mikel Antonio's just put on Twitter, can't hold out any longer. West Ham are massive everywhere we go. The players were on the pitch. David Moyes is flipping loving it. They're all pointing up to the other away end in the gods. This is absolutely brilliant. No other way would West Ham do this. I can't believe we didn't even make it hard for ourselves in the end. We didn't even concede a stupid goal at the end to make it hard for ourselves. This isn't West Ham.
No, we're not West Ham anymore, though, are we?
No, exactly.
That's what they're all saying. Chelsea, when they come down to the London Stadium, they go, West Ham, you're not West Ham anymore. No, too right, mate. We're not. We win.
We are the new West Ham. Oh, this is brilliant. Scrolling through Twitter, West Ham have just put Dawson on Twitter as well. Oh, I just can't believe this, Robert Snodgrass is retweeting stuff.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
Yeah, bring him back. I tell you what, take him out of Luton. Let's just have him here. What a guy. Let's just
Lingard,
have him
that's
here.
Enjoy the party, wouldn't he?
Lingard.
Old Snoddy. Enjoy.
Yeah, Lingard, that's who we want.
Yeah.
He just needs to sign on the dotted line, come
definitely.
down south.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if we had Lingard in that team tonight, we'd be missing a Lingard-shaped hole, I'll tell you that.
Lingard's a Premier League player. He's your extra bit of pace, the guy who can take it from all the way back to all the way up the front. He's the player we need.
The creative spark.
But, I think he's destined to come to us. He needs a better career than he's had at Man U. He's played, 2 or 3 games this season?
And still scores against us.
It's not going to get any better. They're not going to keep picking him. And every manager that comes in, it's always the same. So the writing's on the wall. I just hope no one steals his signature for we can do the deal.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's up for grabs there, isn't he? He's up for grabs for us, Newcastle, Leicester.
Yep.
Just an update on the Rangers Braga game. Braga had another man set off. They're down to 9 men. They're entering the final couple of minutes of extra time, and it's still Rangers 3, Braga 2 on aggregate. Rangers currently are through to the semi-finals if they hold on. Let's take some more comments. I'll tell you what, Terry Bowen, can he finish it? You bet he can. What a perfect finish. What a perfect finish. Terry, from Dover, to Calais on to Frankfurt, 6 hours driving. Have a look. We're dreaming. We are dreaming. We are prime Barcelona. Yeah, prime Barcelona.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be playing Barcelona if they did their part of it. We will lose to Burnley. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to London Stadium. I'm going to London Stadium on Sunday. The atmosphere in there is going to be incredible. I don't care it's Sunday. The atmosphere is going to be incredible in there.
We're around those.
The result would be party time, wouldn't it?
Honestly, before, after, it's going to be a massive party. Comment of the night has to go to Migsy, though. I'll wait until we beat Brighton before I agree it's not West Ham anymore.
Yeah.
Solid bogey team. That's a good comment. I like that. Makes
I know.
I like that. 91 people watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, check out all the videos from today. We've had plenty of videos through from our correspondents out in Lyon. Does anyone care if West Ham lose to Burnley? It's going to be a massive party. Of course we care, but it's going to be a massive party. Put a Cockney Buccaneer, bit rich coming from Chelsea. They went from no fans to total glory hunters. Yeah. Anna says that these Moyes masterclasses, things of beauty. What a team. Perfect game. Your boy says, let's focus on the league, more focus on Europe. Yeah, well, we've got to now. European semi-final. First time since how long, Kieran? How long since the last European semi-final against Frankfurt, was it?
What was that?
76, wasn't it?
76.
We were there in 91, but that was quarter-final only, wasn't it?
Brilliant. I tell you what, I'm just having a look because Chris Leicester Till I Die has just put a comment in the chat. Did you boys win tonight? You were. Oh, you did go through. Well done.
Yeah.
Ricardo Pereira left it late. Congrats, Hammers. Well done. Oh, well, say what you see the wheels are falling off West Ham. They're getting right back on, Chris. Don't you worry about that. Rangers, West Ham.
Did Leicester go through?
Yes. They beat Eindhoven on aggregate 2-1. Two late goals in the last 15 minutes. Whew.
Good stuff.
Left it late. It's your boy Dan says Lyon fans were causing havoc at the end of the game. Absolute hooligans. I'll tell you what, one thing that really annoyed me, we got a fan ban for one little flare in the away end at game. They're setting off fireworks in the stadium. They won't get precaution for that.
They do that out there.
Yeah. Ridiculous. And one thing that we've done as well, all West Ham fans have been held in the stadium until all of the Lyon lot have gone.
Good.
And then they're going to be there. Hopefully they're not waiting in pubs and stuff for us tonight, but we're going to be making ourselves known. Rangers officially are through to the semi-finals.
Yes.
It's still on. It's still on. Ibrox, I'm sure, was rocking tonight. It is still on. Woo-hoo.
The Battle of Britain's coming up.
The Battle of Britain. Mixie says, so if we win this, Leicester win their cup, Palace win the FA Cup, Fifth won't get European football. Honestly, I haven't got a clue, Mixie, but that would be funny. That would be funny.
As long as we win the Europa League, that's it. and finish 5th as well. It's even bigger bonus.
Yeah.
And that Zuma song's going to be sung all over the place, isn't it?
Yeah. It's magic, isn't it? Absolutely magic. Corey says Jake, Frankfurt should have won like 6-2. They're a good side. There's no denying that. We're going to enjoy this tonight, but then of course we're going to start diving in to Frankfurt. We'll get some Frankfurt experts on and see what they are all about since 1976. There we go. Full times. Rangers 3, Braga 1, 3-2 on aggregate. Payet got another goal for Marseille. Don't care.
Snakes.
Corey says, Jake, the Lyon fans will attack their team when they are training. That's what French fans do. I tell you what, they're known to be quite volatile. Then French lot. But anyway, I think
safe trip back for our boys.
Yeah. Home in the first leg, I think. We are home in the first leg. Right, let's go around the room. 119 people watching. Let's keep this going. Why not? Let's have a party. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you might. I'll be my second beer in a minute. So
yeah, perfect. Run in that kitchen and get another one. It's like 7 a.m. there. It's 9 a.m. there. It's 10:36 here. Things you love to see.
Suppose you ain't down the pub with the rest of them, Brisbane Hammers. Dave Rhodes and all these people. I suppose you're not down the pub with them.
No. I like to watch it at home when I'm West Ham. I'm too nervous going to the pub, mate. I ain't up in a flight. So I'm watching my boy. I've got my young lad up. He's 19, and we both watch it together. I've got him up at 4:30 this morning. He said, "Come on, we're watching it." And we loved it. I missed most of the celebrations of the goals because I was jumping around the room.
That's what we all were doing. Let's not lie.
I missed the third one.
Let's not lie. We were all jumping around, chucking stuff everywhere. I was whacking the floor. Come on, West Ham.
To go away to a European team, they're a good team, Lyon. You know, they're a good side technically, and to score 3 goals against them, and really one great save. And I always say this about goalkeepers: they're going to have to make a save to win your points, get the game. Yeah. And Ariola come up with that one save that could have gotten back in the game.
Yeah,
and it was really
that save down that side. Yeah. I forgot about that. I tell you what, though, apart from that, Andy, I'll come to you. Apart from that, he had nothing to do. Superb save, a couple of catches, but apart from that, Lyon didn't test Ariola.
No, not really. But their first 30 minutes, they had plenty of opportunity. Hit the post within first 10 or so. So it could have been quite different in that first half. But there's a reason why they're only 10th in League One. You can say, we saved our best performance for Europa League. Well, turns out you need consistency, and we're not top 6 for nothing. So I think for our boys on the night, they got themselves going, they stirred themselves up, and they ground out. They stepped up and they gave us the performance that we weren't sure whether they could do that, especially after losing it last week. I thought, they did really step up, and that was a true European performance. Yeah. So fair play to them. A really good.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I tell you what a perfect comment. People are going ballistic tonight. We are simply massive. Full stop.
It's not. What is it?
Is that?
Simply massive. Love it. Some people are on the pitch. Hurst is on the pitch. I'll tell you what, we're having a big party in that corner. We're having a big party. Just before we continue on comments and thoughts on the game, I'm going to keep you up to date with the Europa League results and what the last 4 looks like in the Europa League. So a 5:45 kickoff at Atalanta. Finished Atalanta 0, Leipzig 2, which means on aggregate it was Atalanta 1, Leipzig 3, and Leipzig will face Rangers in the semi-finals. So it's Atalanta versus Rangers as they beat Braga, and of course we know it's Frankfurt versus West Ham on the other side of the draw. So plenty of decent teams left in it, and we are one of them.
We could have an all-British final or all German.
Oh yeah,
yes,
possibly. Yeah,
Braga. Are they German? Are they Braga?
No, Leipzig.
Oh, not Braga. Leipzig. That's a good point. Yeah. It's been a long day. Leipzig. Yeah, it could be. Happy hammers everywhere. Indeed. Let's have a look. Where are we looking? So many comments coming in. Keep them coming in, guys. West Ham going to the Bernabeu next season. Remember that, Jake? Benzema v Dawson. There's only one winner.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's Craig Dawson. Luke, hope you're well, mate. Yes. You said, let's smash these Muppets, and we flipping smashed them good and proper, didn't we? Smashed them good and proper. Preach. Am I dreaming now, Jakey boy? Well, Peach, didn't you say something like 4-0 earlier, 4-1? You were close, mate.
Yeah, it was. That's every game, though, at Peach, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is. Fantastic. Yeah, Rangers West Ham would be madness.
I'm gonna sign off, mate, because I'm gonna put the washing out. But that was an awesome performance, and come on, you ones. Look forward.
Cheers,
to
mate. Thanks, Andy. I'll catch you soon.
Cheers,
Pleasure.
See you later, mate.
See you later, mate. Bye. Oh, that's a bit tight, and we won't have that. So just a bit of insight here. Frankfurt are 9th in the Bundesliga, won 10 in 29. So it's almost like a bit of a similar situation with Lyon here. You know, it's this or bust now. You know, Europa or bust. We got past Lyon. Frankfurt, league form, awful. Europa League form, they're on point.
Well, the only thing I wouldn't discount Frankfurt is, you know, the form that Barcelona have been on lately since, what's his name? Xavi, isn't it? Turned up.
Yeah.
They've been really, really good. And that's a great result for Frankfurt to turn Barcelona over, mate. That's a hell of a result. So they can't be underestimated. So it could be a hell of a game between us and them.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're in it. You know, really. I had a dream last week we were going to lose 2-0. So I'm glad these dreams don't come true, which they never do for me, my dreams. So I should have known better that we're going to win.
That's
on a counter-attacking goal and 1-0. I was hoping we'd win it 1-0. To get to 3, you know, I was going, what's going on here, West Ham? Come on.
Brilliant. It is brilliant.
Too much. This is too easy. We don't normally do this. But we did. And,
I'll tell you what, that's brilliant, Phil, because they are in 9th. They've got 39 points. They're 30 points off of the leaders, Bayern Munich. 30 points in the league.
Well, I think with Bundesliga, there's always like a 1 or 2 horse race there anyway.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Lyon, you know, they weren't doing great in Liga.
No.
But they still got to the quarterfinals of this tournament, didn't they? Same with Frankfurt. They've done a number on Barcelona. So it's at the end of the day, it's still a cup competition. So there's always, it's like, you know, we're used to like FA Cup, where we say about magic of the FA Cup. It's different in European competitions. You know, you won't do great in your domestic league, but when it comes to like a competition, especially Europe, it's anyone's game.
You can't take anything for granted, Phil, because
that's right.
If you look at Villarreal, they've knocked out Juventus and Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Now that is punching above your weight, isn't it? I mean, that is fabulous 2 results, you know.
Yeah.
And you see, Man City only scraped through. They only just got through. You know, anything can happen in these cup competitions. I've always said it. You never know till the day. I always believe that, but when you do the first leg, whatever is the result, always keep yourself in the game. Don't go down 2, 3, 4-0 because then it's over. If you keep yourself in the game, anything can happen in the second leg, as we've done that. You know, if you go back the last week, mate, we were down to 10 men and we had to hold them out, and we got the draw. And to me, that was a good result, being down to 10 men and, you know, them attacking us, and we held out. That was the difference. And then we go out there and said, right, we're still in the game. All we need is to score a goal. Well, we went and scored 3. Unbelievable.
Exactly.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, one picture that's going to leave not a dry eye in the house is the master and is not so much of an apprentice. Look at that.
Yeah, good. Yeah. How good is it for Nobes for his last season, mate?
Yeah.
Enjoying the party wherever it ends. Fantastic.
It's good to see him come on as well. Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we sign Haller from Frankfurt? It's the Haller derby. Let's not forget that. This is the Haller derby. You know, they flogged us 40 quid, that geezer, you know.
Right.
There is something to be settled there for sure.
Yeah,
so many
get our money
comments.
back.
Yeah, definitely. So many comments coming in. Where should we go? I don't know if there's a 3rd place playoff in Europa League, but we won't need to worry about that because we're going to go through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We won't need to worry about that.
3rd place player. That's only World Cups and European Championships, isn't it? They don't do it for club tournaments.
Yeah. Aid says, "Man, shame we missed beating Barcelona." I know. There's just that element of
we're just missing the name. That's it.
Wouldn't it? At the new camp. At the new camp. West Ham at the new camp. Sounds good. But there you go. He said, Jakey, they let us down. What's the matter with them?
Do one of the dates of the semis? I believe the away leg is the 5th of May. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's that Thursday, the first one in May, I think. But I'll have to check. Tomorrow is now called Very Good Friday. Extremely Good Friday. Flipping Good Friday. It's just brilliant. Brilliant.
It's already Good Friday here, isn't it? See, I forgot.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Just call it the very best
It
Friday.
is good.
Yeah.
It's the best Friday I've had for quite a while, to be honest.
Definitely.
Dag's boss says I had Leipzig, West Ham, Rangers, and Frankfurt to Wednesday. Tenner got me 1,200 back, paid out by first half. What a night I'm having.
Well done. What a best. Well done. Fantastic.
Leipzig, West Ham, Rangers, and Frankfurt. Oh, that's brilliant. That is, mate.
Jealous.
That is brilliant. You are having a good night tonight. Get that champagne open, mate. That's brilliant.
I pay for my petrol.
Of course, the Frankfurt right centre back got sent off today. Oh,
right, well, he ain't playing, is he?
No, very good point. Yeah. Who is that geezer? Let's see if I've heard of him. I'll tell you what, I've got to learn how to spell this. Eintracht Frankfurt.
Eintra.
Oh Christ, he got sent off on the 100th minute. Got sent off. 22 years old. Ivan Ndika. Yeah, that sounds wrong, doesn't it?
That's a point. Have they got any players that we would have heard of?
Let me have a look. Players. Let's have a look. No, never heard of him. Kevin Trapp in goal. Might have heard of him.
I've heard of him. Was he PSG, I think, before?
Something like that. And that's pretty much it. I can't really recognise, first glance, any of those other players there. If I'm Kostic, who scored a couple of goals tonight, I think. He seems to be a danger man. But, yeah. Billy's on one. Got tickets for the semi-finals. VIP box at home. Yeah, you got the VIP box at home. Have you said, right, I'm claiming the remote for 2 Thursdays in a row? The remote is mine. We're watching the football.
Give me a trip to Malta as well while you're at it.
Yeah, they are no Mickey Mouse team. You know, we can't underestimate them. They've done big things in this competition. Big things.
But so have we beat Sevilla. That's the biggest thing we can
Sevilla,
do.
We've beat Lyon.
Exactly. Yeah. There's no easy teams in the European competitions because you're home and away, and it's all about being consistent in both games and trying to get over the line. I mean, you can batter teams. I saw when you see Bayern Munich against Villarreal, Bayern Munich battered Villarreal. They should have smashed them. I mean, they chance after chance. They all over them, and then they come up and nick a goal at the end. And this is that Unai Emery, who seems to have a knack of doing this in European competitions as a manager. Yeah. Very experienced guy. And he let them have the ball, he let them batter them, and then nick the win. And
I'll tell you what TV programmes and television and BT and Sky would absolutely hate is a Villarreal versus West Ham Super Cup. 2 underdogs to be in the Super Cup. The Europa League winner and the Champions League winner has to play in this Super Cup. Yeah. In the past, it's been Real Madrid versus whoever and what. Yeah. Villarreal, West Ham.
They would be gutted that Barcelona didn't get them through, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
They'd be gutted.
Yeah.
That would be the Pablo Fornel's derby if it was Villarreal West Ham Super Cup, wouldn't it?
Would it? Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Might have been.
Yeah. That's where we got him from.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the year of the underdog, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
The year of the underdog. Yeah.
I can't remember what Chinese year it is this year, but it's the European year of the underdog in the European calendar. Yeah, exactly.
So semis are 28th of April and then the 5th of May. I think the away leg is the 5th of May. So
well, it's my birthday on the 30th, so that'd be a nice little present.
It would be. Jack Mate's just put on Twitter, it's almost midnight here in Lyon and David Moyes has come back out to clap the West Ham fans. Touch of class from the boss, the Moyes, because West Ham fans are still stuck inside the London Stadium. It's 11 minutes till midnight. 11 minutes till midnight, and David Moyes has come back out again to clap the fans for a second time. The Moyes.
Well done, Moyes. I mean, I doubted you against Brentford, Moyes, because I thought you had a crap day out, mate. But you redeemed yourself, mate. You redeemed yourself, mate. You've got us into a semi-final. How good is that?
Going to be a bunch of kids turning up to school in a few years named Dawson. Yeah.
Dawson, yeah.
Craig Dawson. Yeah. Remember the name. 2 million quid he went from Watford to West Ham. Bargain of the century. Remember it. Billy, Jake, you're lucky I've waited 30 years for this. Honestly, so many people have said that to me. I've waited 50, 60, 70, 40, 30, so many years for West Ham to do this. And, maybe it's the YouTube channel that's getting the luck, because I started this YouTube channel 1st of September 2020. Since then, we just got better. I'm not stopping. Let's just keep on going.
It's good thing you become a West Ham channel.
42 years since I was at Wembley watching West Ham win the FA Cup, and that's the last trophy we won, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we were lucky. We're so lucky, and we didn't realise it at the time. I was only 19, but we got to the final and beat Arsenal in that final. What a day out that was, obviously. But then we had the Charity Shield, and we went to Wembley again. And then on 81, we got to the League Cup final against Liverpool and drew that. And we were back at Wembley again. So as supporters, we got to go to Wembley 3 times in a year. And, you go, wow, this is great. I hope this just keeps going. But it didn't after that, did it?
No.
Yeah, literally.
It was a great period for West Ham fans,
Michael Mitchell, hello, greetings and good morning from Adelaide, Australia. So we've had Brisbane, we've had Adelaide. Where else have we had? All over Australia, New Zealand,
Melbourne.
Thailand, a lot.
Melbourne, Adelaide. Yeah.
Adelaide, Australia. Just seen the result. Absolutely stoked. We all are. Yeah. So you're not that old, Billy, but honestly, the people that have said, 50, 60 years,
It'd be 27
this.
years for me anyway.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Lyon is claret and blue. Nobody at Lyon, in the centre of Lyon, is getting a wink of sleep tonight, because West Ham are just going to be out just on the streets, 3 a.m, just singing, because they're not even let out of the stadium yet. You imagine when 3,000 of them let out in the stadium, when all of the pubs are full of West Ham fans because they couldn't get in.
Yeah. Was that a pun there, Jake, with a wink of sleep? Was that a pun?
Yeah, because that winker, where is he? Here he is, that winker. What a winker.
Oh, get out of it. I can't bear this. I take it we won't be signing him then.
When I see Fornals buy a foul there at the end, because he fell down and that, I was just hoping he was going to wink at the camera.
Yeah, he was hoping that as well, because it was almost set up. He was led up looking at the camera thinking, do it.
If he timed that well when he knew.
Yeah.
That would have been
they mentioned this on BT as well. 12 a.m. until 4 a.m. boat party going around Lyon. West Ham ironwork stores or somebody has ordered a big boat for midnight until 4 a.m. in Lyon. It's just for West Ham fans. They want to order another 10 of them for the amount that's out there.
I've seen many boat parties on the Thames over the years, but
indeed. Frankfurt is a strong team, and they probably had the best fan in the Bundesliga. Well, it's Germany versus England.
I think all of their fans are really good out there.
Yeah. To be fair, European fans are another breed, aren't they? Honestly, they're mad.
They are, yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. Bailey, hope you will, mate. Come on, lads. We be on Thursday night next season. Well, that's optimistic. Bailey. But thanks very much for tuning in. Go West Ham, best news in ages. Lifelong hammer from Danny. There we go. So many new people coming in tonight. What a show it's been. Should we keep on going on?
No, you please yourself, Jakey. I'm on it now. So I don't bother.
Kieran's on it all day. I don't even know whether Good Friday is a thing in Australia, but it is now.
I gotta get another carton out of the fucking bottle shop, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Billy, is there big hello to my girlfriend? She's a West Ham fan named Sydney. Hello, Phil. Kieran, say hello to Sydney.
Hello, Sydney.
Good day, Sydney. How are you, sweetie?
There we go. Corey, Jake, West Ham would rather face Leipzig in the final because they are open. Leipzig or Rangers if we get that far?
Rangers.
Yeah, I think
I don't care about Leipzig.
Yeah, Rangers probably. Yeah.
I
Doug's boss
worked in
says
Leipzig for about 4 months, and they're quite mental. They're pretty mental. Their fans, I tell you.
Yeah.
Pretty mental city.
Yeah. With Leipzig, I know they're like the most hated team in Germany because they're not fan owned. Which is fair enough, to be fair, but they've done all right. Obviously, they got a lot of they got Red Bull to thank them a lot, to get them where they are. Because I think they're they're the German version of a conference team, National League team. So they've done pretty well with with the help from Red Bull. But at the end of the day, I want Rangers, proper team, Battle of Britain.
Yeah, we've got a couple of guests coming on. So Phil, Kieran, if you do need to go, just shout, because we're going to keep on going for a bit longer because we've got two legends coming on in just a second. I'm just going to read some comments first. Doug's boss says, "I bet there'll be trouble tonight, and we will get the blame in tomorrow's papers. Lyon are bad losers, and you could see that at the end of the game. Definitely, let's hope all of them have gone home quietly. They can't be bothered to fight us. They've all gone home, and we can have a good night in Lyon." Good night in Lyon. Brad C, I think Rangers would beat us because we would crack under the Scotland versus England thing. Leipzig would be a team we could easily turn up and beat. Rangers literally don't have any chance against Leipzig. Well, there we go. Rangers would be second league in Germany. That's probably that's probably a fair assessment but European night, Ibrox, anything could happen. West Ham champions. soon, congratulations, West Ham, indeed. Right then, is it time to bring on two legends?
Yes.
Real legends?
Oh, here's one.
Anton first with the washing next to you, mate.
There's one, there's definitely one, yeah. Smiley Anton. Oh, bro.
I cannot wipe that smile off my face. What have we just witnessed? How can I go to bed? How can anyone go to bed?
No one's going to bed.
Man.
Brilliant.
Wow. Yeah. Kieran, Phil, mate. Kieran, mate, that must be bringing back many memories. I mean...
Oh, absolutely. And I said to Jake earlier, I've never been so nervous in that first 25 minutes, going back to when we played Frankfurt or when we were in the FA Cup final. Them sort of nerves are in me. I was panicking. I was going, please, come on, just hold out for that first 20, 25. And the nerves, and then to score away, and I went, "Oh, come on, this is better." The second goal before half time, I just went berserk. I said, "Now it's on. The dream is on. The dream is on. We can get through this now."
Yeah.
Definitely.
I just thought, every player stepped up tonight. Diop under a lot of pressure, But do you know what? No fucking wonder he stepped up. Dawson.
Yeah.
I mean, he's busted his nose again. And he just gets stuck in. This guy, Ballon Dawson, the guy is ridiculous. The guy is ridiculous, though. He is ridiculous. I did not fear any ball. Like you said, Kieran, the first 20 minutes, I think, what's his name? Cameroonian international.
Nkembe. He was killing
that one.
He hit the post. Yeah, he hit the post. He had a couple of chances in the first half. But apart from that, West Ham just knew exactly what they were doing, nullified that threat, and nothing, and I mean nothing, got by Craig Dawson. And if anything did, apart from that one save that Areola made, I can't remember at what point was that in the second half, there wasn't really any massive, huge threat, but that was because we were shutting them out. We were shutting them everything out. Yeah, sorry, go on, Jake.
Just two things. We're going to get our next guest on, but one thing I do want to mention is all of the journalists are still inside the stadium, and Rashane Thomas has just tweeted, Antonio, Bowen, Ogbonna and Fornals have all re-emerged back out to thank the West Ham supporters who are still in the ground. I'm not going to show the video, but this is what the stadium looks like. It's empty, apart from those 3,000 up the top there. Look at that. Look at the 3,000 of them up there. Absolutely super.
God, they really hid them away, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, you can still hear us on the telly. You can still hear us. Right, are we ready?
West Ham are massive everywhere we go. West Ham are massive everywhere they go.
Everywhere we go. Peachy boy, speak to me.
Yo, what did I tell you? You told me I was dreaming, dog. I said 4-0. I said Champions League things. You said I was dreaming, dog. Does it seem like a dream anymore? Yo, we're going for the gusto. We're going we're going all out, dog. Like, beat Craig Dawson. Is that the best like buy in the world? I think that's like the best purchase in the world. And
Ever.
I know you, Phil, you were kind
Yeah.
of like, eh. I know you, Anton, you were kind of like, eh. I know you, Kieran, eh. Jake, eh. Me, eh. What has he done? He's like time travel back to the future, like Marty McFly. Madness.
Man. It is madness. It is.
I think he's proved a lot of the fan base wrong, Peachy. He's been absolutely immense. And what we've done in the last couple of months, he's been absolutely superb.
Not me, Kieran. And it's the same with David Moyes' second stint. I think all of us were on the same train, like, oh, no, not again.
Yeah.
But, wow.
Absolutely. And there you go. And that's what you want to be. You want to be proved wrong. I do.
Yes.
I was wrong about
He
Dawson.
does
he was brought in as a backup, and he was a bit underwhelming at the time.
Yeah.
But he's proved that he's a bit more than a backup, isn't he?
Oh,
he's
man,
but he wasn't. He wasn't
like a turd compared to him now.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but he
Carl.
wasn't. I mean, the whole Moyes situation is ridiculous. I heard Carlton Cole at the end of the stream saying, how many more times do people want to doubt that guy? And it's true. After the Brentford game, bang, people suddenly started doubting. Even when you do the review, when we talk on here, you go, what was Moyes thinking? Why was he not doing this? Why was he not doing that? Moyes has just got West Ham to a semi-final of the European Cup with 15 first-team players that he trusts in. 15,
Hello, Charlie.
the smallest squad.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. And you look at our subs bench tonight, and I know people will turn around and go, well, look what could have been. Look what could have been. It doesn't matter. Look where we are.
Thank you.
Every player stepped up, man. Whenever we've really needed them to step up, that's cool. What I find really interesting now is 6 Premier League games to go.
Yes.
And if we want to win the European Cup competition, it's 3 games to go. 3 games to go to win a cup and get Champions League, or 6 games to not guarantee anything. But then what does Moyes do? He doesn't throw his eggs in one basket. He wants consistency. He wants momentum. He wants these players to go out there fighting fit. And Declan Rice didn't get a yellow card.
I know, but
that's the main thing.
Anton, let me ask you this, Anton. With the back line, were you a bit kind of like, or were you like fully confident?
I don't think anyone would have been fully confident.
That's what I'm saying.
I wasn't massively panicking because I'm never in that world of going Diop's crap. I don't think Diop is crap. I think he's been maybe misjudged. He's not had a run of games.
Agreed.
And I think that if we go back to his earlier performances this season, he stepped up. But as of late, when he's came on, he hasn't. And at the end of the day, we had no other choice. And I know Moyes said a comment when he was asked a question in his press conference, but the second question on the back of that was, what do you think of Diop? And then he said, he's never let us down. And apart from maybe the odd error here, there, and everywhere, he really hasn't let us down. So he's got, and this is what Moyes does. He completely does the whole smoke and mirrors thing. The fans have no idea who's going to start. He just trusts every single one of these players. And I
think that's what you're right, Anton. It's about a trust. It's about a trust thing. And with the squad, limited squad we've got to trust these players, and more to the point, Moyes does. And if you look at everyone wanted to get rid of Yarmolenko, look what he's done in a couple of games. It doesn't matter if he's been crap for the season or not, but he's been a part, of that. So is Fredericks. He's done all right when he's come on and had to fill in at right back. He had to. So he's done a job. Everyone.
And Kieran Fredericks in the first leg was questionably West Ham's one of the best players. That he thought he had a great game in the first leg, and then he didn't play tonight, and so foul played tonight, and he had a good game tonight. So they're stepping up when they need to be. It's
exactly.
Just to jump in.
It's a small squad that he depends on them to come on and do a job. They're not all the greatest players. We know that. Yarmolenko is not the greatest, neither is the Fredericks, but they do a job for you at the time. And obviously, Moyes recognised that, and he'll rely on them.
What's up, Jake?
Hasn't he taught us that though? Hasn't he taught us that it's not about the money? It's not about the money. He's taught us that it's about the individual player that fits into a system. That's what Moyes has taught us.
Jake, what are you saying, Doug?
Yeah, Phil. Just to go back,
these guys.
Phil. Just to go back to just just to go back to the defenders, you know, we've sat here all day and undernard about Diop, you know, who's going to fit in that Creswell position. To be honest, tonight, apart from the odd set play, you'd think, it'd be nice to have Creswell whipping this in. I don't think we missed Creswell tonight. Credit to Johnson, he filled in excellently.
Yeah, I thought he'd done pretty decent. You know, it's good to have Creswell back for the semi-final first leg. But at the end of the day, I thought they'd done all right. I was moderately confident anyway with the back four. Anyway, I knew Johnson was going to play left back anyway. It was just a case of who's going to be at right back, either Fredericks or Soufal.
Yeah.
Diop, obviously, I knew he was going to slot in. I was always going to be confident in him. He's done all right when he's played in the group stages. All together, we're pretty solid, and I'm just happy with that. And the main thing is a clean sheet.
Yeah, clean sheet. I've never thought about that. Clean sheet.
Don't even think of that.
Yeah.
3-0 clean sheet. Bob's your uncle.
Have we only conceded 3 goals in the whole competition?
Yes.
Only 3.
Yes.
Hang on. So we played how many games in the group stage? 5.
6 games. I only conceded the 1 goal. I think was it the last game when we lost to Zagreb.
Yeah.
There was.
And then Genk, I think. Genk.
Genk.
Us.
Genk. We conceded 2.
There you go. So there's your 3.
Oh yeah. 3, 4, 5.
And then 4.
5.
4 because Lyon got one at our manor, didn't
Lyon,
it? So that's
Sevilla.
So realistically, though,
it's still good though.
It's still good. Yeah.
Well, good, man.
And this is why I tell you what, admin's having a field night tonight. Keys, Sarah, whatever will be. We're going to Germany. Anton, get booking them flights, mate. We're going to Germany.
Mate, I have been looking already, and I'm just waiting on confirmation. I'm waiting on confirmation if my dad wants to go. It's a big journey for him, but if he does, we're going to book it tomorrow.
Anton, that would be dope. You and Jimbo going to
I'll definitely book the home leg, 100%. Like I'll be at the home leg, but it's just about the decision whether or not I want to, But because I just can't get my head around the fact we're through. We're playing Frankfurt, and listen. Frankfurt had their best player sent off.
No, they didn't, did they?
They did at the end of the game. I think they did. Let me just double check this, but unless someone just made, I think he did. Yeah, let me see. Yeah.
So he's not going to play in the game. We're playing them in then.
That's right.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Evan. Their right centre back. Somebody put that in chat earlier. Yeah, not on the 100th minute or something.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dingbat.
Dingbat.
No, but really, like 100 minute, like red card things. Like you could have saved yourself, son.
Zero the hero. Congrats, guys. Well deserved. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's the bottom line. Johnson's reliable. Left hand side, right hand side. He's reliable. He does the job. And we are also joined by Lawrence. So we've been tonight. We've been to Canada, Australia several times, America, Scotland, Essex, Somerset. We've been everywhere. Been absolutely everywhere tonight. I hope you are, Lawrence, mate. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Right, let's go for some man of the matches, and then we might call it a night. Man of the match.
Oh, it's a tough gig.
Kieran.
Tough gig.
Yeah, there's a few contenders there, isn't there? But I'm pretty sure it might have to be Dawson again. And I'm thinking about him over the 2 legs as well. Over the 2 legs, he's definitely been our best player.
Was that Balon Dawson?
Yes, boy, I take it, boy.
That guy? Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah. I love it.
I think you might have to update the photo. I think his nose is a different shape.
Yeah, it is. It's been knocked always, his poor nose. Poor sod. Oh, dear. Phil, any different?
No, I'm going with Dawsey 100%. He's been amazing tonight. Got the goal as well, really important. So yeah, another man of the match for me from Virgil van Dawson, Ballon d'Or winner 2022.
There you go,
Ballon Dawson, Peachy boy.
My man of the match, and it's gonna be out of the blue, from Pluto to Mars, from in the Venus stars.
When's it not Peach? When's it not out of the blue?
I know, it's always the same thing, isn't it? David Moyes, my man of the match, dog. Straight up.
Gotta make things difficult, ain't you? Gotta make things difficult.
No, because you know what? He has this team playing with such resilience, and you never know what to expect. But when he has to get it done, he gets the job done. Anton knows that thing from Big Daddy Kane. Get the job done. Like Moyes gets the job done, and like man of the match, David Moyes, Kevin Nolan, Paul Naveen, like all the man them, Stuart Pearce, like all the man them. Yo, those are my men of the match, dog. Straight up.
There we go. Anton, finish us off.
I've got to agree, but I mean, Dawson is just a phenomenal defender. I love the fact he is. He's just no nonsense, steps up, knows what he needs to do. He reminds you of the old school. Yeah, who? Him?
That's the one.
Him.
Yeah, the new Maverick, the new Ginger Pelly. Like, honestly, he's a ridiculous human being. But listen, I want to give another shout out to another player tonight, Tommy Soucek. He ran his fucking. Sorry for swearing, and I'm sorry if you're watching.
I don't care.
Family.
Yes, please, Anton.
But he ran his backside off. I don't know if you actually when you. I mean, I love rewatching.
Dog. He always does.
He's seen at the stats. I seen a stat yesterday.
Yep.
He's number 2 in the Premier League.
I know.
350 kilometers in running. And tonight, what you saw was constantly intercepting, constantly intercepted all the time.
Yes.
And he was doing all the dog work, so Declan Rice could get further forward. You've got a little cheeky random in the chat there, Jake, but it was ridiculous. And Dawson just done all that stuff you want as a defender. Yeah. But I thought a massive shout out to Tommy Soucek and all of them, like you said, Peach as well.
Yeah, Anton, hasn't this, like, especially for your father and my father as well, but my father got to see and probably your father did too, the European Cup Winners' Cup in Wembley. They got to see that like back in the day. Like your father and my father, they were probably there. Yeah?
Yeah, they were.
And it's like I know my dad was, and I know your dad was. And it's like, this is our generation, dog. Like, we have a manager with the backroom staff, with the team that's all kind of like focused, that we never know what to expect, but we're climbing up that ladder, and it's just such a beautiful thing. Like the all the moments in the championship and relegation battles year after year after year, and Kieran knows about this well more than we do, but it's like all of those like relegation battles and thing, and now it's like top half of the table, like in the Europa League semi-final, you're having a giraffe, dog. Like, I'm so proud of the boys. I'm so proud of the boys, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
One thing we haven't discussed is that Areola keeps putting in good performances. Is it time with 6 games to go to show our intent and start going, you know what? You start now. We'll sign you.
We have to sign him.
Is it time?
Yeah.
I think whether they sign him or bring him in on loan again, either way, as long as he stays for the next year, which I think he will. I don't think he'll play in the Premier League. I don't think he needs to play in the Premier League. I mean, if I was Areola, I'd be quite happy. He's getting a cup run. If I was Fabianski, I'd be gutted. If I've been honest
what I'm
with
saying.
you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I want to play in that cup now. I want to be in it.
He wants to be in that.
Gaffer, put me in.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, like if he even if that Areola stays on, I know the Sam Johnston rumor keeps coming up and keeps kicking about. But I said all along though, like if it was Areola or Sam Johnston, I think there's like a similarity between the two because they've both played for teams that have struggled in the league and have been and have been high up in the rankings for good goalkeepers. So it was here or there for me. It didn't matter who we got, but we've got Areola. So for me, because he's been with us this year, it makes sense to keep him for next year. Yeah. But West Ham may exercise the rule of loan, because if they do that, then they create more of a bigger budget for them to spend money. And that's why I think that's what they might do. But there's no guarantee.
Where it is, Anton, whether it be a loan or signing, we need to put something pen to paper. We need to get him here for next week. I'd rather keep him. Like, he's only really called on once tonight, and he pulls off to save. That's what we want. We don't want We don't want keepers that are just going to let in silly goals, and we want a keeper that's steady.
Yes.
I wouldn't change it now for if it's not broke, don't fix it. That sort of thing. I'd keep Fabianski for the rest of this season anyway in our Premier League side. But I'm so happy that we've got 2 good goalkeepers, and it doesn't matter which one you put in. You're happy. You're not nervous. And we've had that in the past when our second keeper's gone in because of injury, we get nervous because we're not sure they're that good. To me, either of them keepers go in, I'm happy. So
let's take some calls. Colin says, absolutely love it. Can we honest, loved Deck kissing the badge when he scored. Tell you what, a shiver went up my spine and I realised this guy's ours, you know. I know. I'll tell you what, it was my next move. It was my next move, Anton.
Oh, mate. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's what it means.
I can't even look at that because I will start crying. I will start crying if I can't look at that. I can't. I can look at the shirt, dog. Look at the shirt. And I can't, dog. And Milesy sent me the shirt all the way from Hornchurch. Big him up. As well as Anton sending me a mug and Jake sending me a cap. It's like, yo, I can't look at that. That is like...
It's gone, Paige. Don't worry, it's gone.
Oh, good. Okay. I can see my people now. But it's like, no, that is just like, he's put everything from the bottom of his feet to the top of his head into West Ham United. And he's been through a roller coaster ride of managers, of different styles of play, of everything. And he's always come through, and he's never whinged about it, whined about it, threw his toys out the pram about it. He's a legend, man. He's an absolute legend, man. And we need to win this Europa League for him.
Yeah, you're right, Pacey. What he has gone through is exactly what all supporters have gone through. Exactly the same.
100%.
Relegation,
battles,
promotions, and
Sam
everything.
Allardyce, Avon Grant, Zola, Billage, Pellegrini,
how you can relate
all
to
them.
him.
Carbisley,
Everything he's gone through, we as fans have gone through.
Yes,
so you can
sir.
relate to him more. He didn't leave. He
Yes,
didn't move. He didn't. We've all experienced the same. So and plus him being a West Ham fan, makes it even more special. I think. It really does.
He's like one of us. He's one of our own.
He is.
He is really one of our own.
He's just from top to bottom. He's just top to bottom, Mr. West Ham. You know, he'll do anything for this club, and whether he moves upstairs, whether he moves away for a bit, whatever Mark Noble does, you know, he went on for 15 minutes tonight, completely ran his socks off, you know. Just it is just David Moore.
Having said that, Jake, I'd still have him on the bench against Burnley.
Do you know what?
You're a prick. You are a prick with a capital P, dog.
I tell you what. If there's ever a game that he's gonna play,
Burnley at home.
I'm feeling
Burnley at home.
Yo, Kieran, you're getting ousted on this one. The vulture.
Normally, I'm just trying to be a smart. But you're right, Anton, against Burnley, mate, because we're going to have to break them down. He might be the perfect player in there, mate.
Yeah.
You know, just
Anton is right. Anton is right.
But also, though, I actually think now Moyes will be like, oh shit, we're in the semi-finals of the European Cup. So maybe we do need to start really utilising the squad. You know. Yeah, absolutely. Oh man.
I'm so happy. This is like Christmas. This is like Easter. This is like New Year's. This is like everything. My birthday, all at once, dog, and all for you guys as well. This is mad. This is mad. How happy? On a scale of, you know, when you go to the hospital and they're like, "What's your pain level? 1 to 10. What's your happy level right now, Anton? 1 to 10."
Mate, ridiculous. I can't even. I don't have a number. There is no number.
Infinity.
Yeah, no, it doesn't exist though, Jake. It's past that. I don't even know what that is.
Off the charts.
That's what I'm saying, Phil. What's your happy scale, dog?
Yeah, off the charts.
Yes, Kieran. Yeah. What about you? Kieran will be like a 2. I've seen it all before.
I'll tell you when I'm on my 6th beer. It hasn't really sunk in yet, to be honest.
No, I know. I know it's surreal. It is.
Going there and winning 3-0, I'm in shock. I thought the best we could do was maybe nick it 1-0 on a counter-attack.
That's what I said.
And to really have that last half hour of really fairly being comfortable. And maybe we could have added more. I'm in shock. I really am.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. My happiness
Jakey,
level portrays.
what's your happy level, dog? What's your happy level, Jakey boy?
Mine portrays is because my cheeks hurt of how much I've smiled over the last 3 hours.
I love it. I love that. The quote of the day, right there. I love it.
It's just brilliant. Right, let's take some comments. Billy says,
"Set your cheek fucking flapping all the time, doesn't it?"
It does all the time, never stops. Billy says Ariola is quality ex PSG, not there for no reason. Did you see Rice kissing the badge when he scored the banger?
Yeah,
I think he's staying for a season at least. Yeah, but a shiver up my spine. Yeah, it's just he's ours, and he's going nowhere. He's going nowhere. Noble.
He's one of our bro.
He's one of our own. Noble won a playoff championship final, and now he's going to win the Europa League. And Paddy Power just put on Twitter, Mark Noble eating paella out of the Europa League trophy on a balmy night in Sevilla. It's happening.
Love it.
I'll tell you what makes it even better, I think that's Sufal and Souček drinking like some sort of water or beer out of a bottle, and Slavia Prague have put, "We always believed in you. Congratulations to all of the Czechs and West Ham." And it's just
good. It's nice.
I think they were getting they were kind of taking the mick out of the fact that they were getting the doping company.
Oh yeah, doping test after game.
Doping test, yeah.
Brilliant. There we go. I'll tell you what, Kieran and Phil. Kieran, you've been here for 1 hour and 29 minutes and 53 seconds.
Have I? Not bad. I've lasted longer than the West Ham team. Then have I?
Yeah, you have. You've done the long haul, mate. Get the band back together, Lingard. I'll tell you what. Do you really think Lingard wants to go to Newcastle after watching that tonight?
Yeah. You want to go there?
No way. Who wants
Go
to go
up
to
there.
Newcastle?
It's cold
The
up
only reason
there.
you want to go to Newcastle because they repainted the bridge, dog. That's it.
I tell you something. If you are Jesse Lingard, you're sitting there going, "Why the fuck did I not
what
come?
have I done?
What have I
You're
done?"
doing some of
What have I
this,
done?
ain't you?
Yeah.
You're doing some of this, dog. You're twiddling your thumbs like, Anton's 100% right. Why did I leave? Why did I not come back?
I can't.
100% right.
I go back to that though, and I can't blame him. It annoys me, but I can't blame him because it's his boyhood club.
right.
But he made the wrong decision, and looking at it now,
Yep.
he'd be like, "Oh my word!" Like, he'd be a hero.
I could be enjoying this with them.
Yeah.
But that having said that, though, whether he wanted to come then or not, Anton, Man United were doing their best for it not to happen. So
100%. And now they got a new manager apparently that's already signed like a pre-contract deal. Some Ten
Hag. I'll tell you what, Ten Hag is the manager I wanted before we got Moyes.
Really?
I think he's a great manager. Yeah, I think it's a good move.
I'm happy with Moyes, dog. But I think Lingard must be having sleepless nights because he had the opportunity to rejoin us. And he was one of the reasons we are in this competition.
Yeah.
You can never forget that. If it wasn't for Jesse Lingard, we wouldn't be in Europa.
Yeah.
His form would have only continued.
I beg your pardon?
His form would have only continued if he stayed with us.
Absolutely.
And we'd probably be 2 or 3 places higher as well.
Yes. Wicked point, man.
I'll tell you what, though. There's no promises because there's a lot of issues with not being in sync. But can we all sing West Ham are massive in sync? I know, Anton, you'll probably got the rest of your house in bed, sleeping, and you'll be a very, very naughty boy.
I'll do it under the radar.
Yeah.
I'll mime it. I'll lip sync.
Right. Ready?
Yes,
Pete, you think it's only fair you start, mate?
I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. And like my dreams, fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air.
United. I'll tell you what, Peach, you're supposed to sing West Ham are massive, but we'll go with it.
Oh, West Ham are massive everywhere they go. West Ham are massive everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
West Ham are massive.
Everywhere they go. Yo.
Our TV
We are massive,
do
aren't
well.
we? It's brilliant. We are massive.
They'll be
Yo.
right.
We're
massive. We're massive. Who
the
cares?
next big thing, dog. It's like you see things like trending on Twitter and trending on YouTube. That's West Ham, dog. Like West Ham is trending, dog. Like people are taking notice of who we are, and we've been here from jump. And it's like, yo, you're gonna start seeing some bandwagon supporters come through the gates. Like, but yo, I welcome them. Come through the gates. Enjoy. But yo, we know what it's all about, man. We know what it's all about. From Ironworks to like this to like, yo, trust me. Bobby
Just to
Moore's
make it
birthday
even
like
better.
yesterday or 2 days ago. Trust me. April 12th. Trust me.
Just to make it even better, I think I've just seen West Ham fans singing au revoir, au revoir, au revoir to all the Lyon fans leaving the stadium.
That's like Del Boy saying hello, straight up.
Same with West Ham, we take the P, don't we? We take the P, same with West Ham.
There was a lot of empty seats there pretty early.
God, there were, weren't there?
Yeah, I saw that.
I say
Wasn't
what?
it good though? Wasn't it good at the end when the boys came out? Like it was Antonio, it was Ogbonna. I forget who else, but I remember Antonio's name and Ogbonna's name, and the stadium was empty. Like it was like nobody in it except for like the West Ham supporters, and they went out just to go up to the West Ham supporters and give a bit of that.
Yeah.
And all the Lyon supporters were gone. There was only like 2,000-3,000 West Ham supporters.
Just up in that corner.
Oh, lovely! It was that was
right.
Lovely.
Right. I'm now receiving orders that it's time. It's time to go. Thanks everyone for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like on the video. Subscribe to West Ham Official if you are new. Final comment. Stop the noise. My cat's almost scared. Drop a like, subscribe, all of that. Kieran, you've been here for 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Legend.
Thank you so much. Philip, you've been here for half of that as well. Brilliant. Peach, Anton, thank you so much. That's everybody that's come on tonight. We'll leave it there. Come on, you Lions, we're through to the second. We'll see you tomorrow for some more content. I don't know, it's very Good Friday tomorrow. We'll do something. There's no, I'll tell you what, I'm not getting no sleep tonight. That was brilliant.
Hey, Jake, can I ask you one thing?
Quickly.
Did you hear that we're in the semi-final of the Europa League, dog?
Do you know I did?
Did that